Good evening, nutrition advocates. I've invited you here tonight to give you an example of a weight loss seminar that you could deliver to your clients and patients. Therefore, I'm going to put you in the seat of an overweight 20 to 50-year-old woman. How does that sound? It starts now. Good evening, ladies. Welcome to Misfit's Weight Loss and Weight Loss Maintenance Seminar. Thank you for your attendance. As you know, 80% of success is showing up. Over the next 60 minutes, I will make sure that you come away with lots of information that will help you in your weight loss journey, paying attention to what facilitates and what can be the barriers to successful weight loss and weight management. I'd like to start tonight with a critical review of a research paper on the facilitators and barriers to weight loss and weight loss maintenance, a qualitative exploration, by Net Metzger, Preston Millier and Nichols Richardson. This paper is aimed to explore the facilitators and barriers to weight loss and weight loss maintenance in women who participated in an 18-week energy-restricted diet, which is very similar to the program we'll be running here at Misfit. Research states approximately half of any weight lost is regained within 1 year, and most people return to their original weight within 3 to 5 years. We need to be aware of this from the start so we do not become the statistics. That is why I have added weight loss maintenance to this evening. As Metzger and his associates affirm, most programs provide strategies for short-term weight loss, but few include weight loss maintenance strategies. Key aspects of this study include 23 women participants were recruited from a pool of 51 women who all completed an 18-week trial that used energy-restricted diets. All the women who fully completed the primary study were invited to participate in this qualitative study to obtain a homogeneous example of individuals with similar backgrounds and experiences related to weight loss. As there was a limited pool of participants, it was preferable to conduct 7 mini focus groups where they were encouraged to share their perceptions, their experiences, and their opinions related to weight loss and weight loss maintenance. Out of the 23 women, the mean age was 38.8 with a standard deviation of 6 years, and the mean BMI was 30 with a standard deviation of 6.2, all who engaged in one of the 7 focus group sessions. For these mini focus groups, here on the slide are a few examples of the 10 questions used in the study. In case you are wondering what is qualitative research, it is a method aimed to gather an in-depth understanding of human behaviour, differing from quantitative research, which is related to numeric data. Qualitative data is word-based and relates to theories and behaviours. Following independent analysis, themes were confirmed by the investigators through a question-by-question review. 9 major themes were identified, as shown on this slide. These themes were mentioned by at least 3 participants across the groups. Have a look at these 9 themes. Can you relate to any of these? The first one is weight loss journey. Now, their interpretations show the women perceived their weight loss journey to be a continuous process that included the use of various approaches to induce weight loss and weight management, and therefore it is very important to tailor programs to individuals given the women's biology, physiology and life stage. Now, that's a reason why each one of you here tonight will have a tailored program, as we are all different. The second one is accountability and support. This is one of the most important themes to success. External accountability and a high level of support is needed from many social sectors during weight loss. Now, you know you're all going to receive accountability from me and the Misfit team. But how are you going to build support network with your family and friends? The third theme is planning ahead, mindfulness and awareness. This theme is so important for achieving successful weight loss. It is also important to take time to develop and maintain planning skills and have the awareness of food choices and energy intake. Now, there are going to be many times where you are out for dinner with your friends, and therefore you're going to need to have a good idea of the healthy options to choose. The 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 themes prove they're needed to be incorporated in all the program, with encouraging flexible and accommodating approaches to eating. Therefore, everyone here will have an endless nutrition and portion control education, as well as all the exercise and motivation available. The final theme today was total lifestyle change. This research results showed avoiding a dieting or quick fix mentality was very important. Menska et al. State you have to have a total shift towards lifestyle approach for weight loss and weight loss maintenance for success. When using research papers as a form of information, it is important to critically analyse the study. Questions need to be asked, for example, is this study design appropriate for the research question and objectives? Were the participants relevant to the research question, and was their selection well reasoned? Now let's start with the methods. The study ended up with only 23 participants. Do you think that gives a solid amount of data? After looking at similar qualitative studies on this topic, a sample size of 23 participants is actually quite reasonable. For example, a qualitative study on weight maintenance and relapse in obesity by Brian, Cooper and Fairburn had a total of 76 participants. And another qualitative investigation in which weight status terms are acceptable and motivates weight loss by Gray, Hunt, Lawmer, Anderson, Bensville and Wyke had only 34 participants in total. Now the reason why the very low sample number is because it is so expensive to do these types of studies and very time consuming. This study conducted 7 focus groups that ended up with 3 to 4 participants in each. This allowed for more in-depth discussion. The moderator was able to use open-ended questions and probes. The results showed the participants were very honest and were able to say their true feelings without judgment. This is consistent with the study by Gray and Associates. By having interviews face-to-face allowed the participants to say their true feelings as they were not peer pressured to conform in a large group. This should be something we need to think about here tonight. When it comes to barriers of our weight loss, please remember we are all here to support each other and nothing that anyone says will be dismissed or laughed at. The participants were very relevant to the research question and their selection was well reasoned. It is a fantastic idea to use participants that had completed an 18-week weight loss programs because they had the first-hand example of what facilitates and what are the barriers to success. The women in this study acknowledged certain points in their lifespan that were problematic and stresses that made weight loss difficult throughout their journeys. I'm sure everyone in this room will agree that there are life transitions that can hinder weight loss. The results of this study showed pregnancy and post-pregnancy, as well as employment, family structure, and health status over the lifespan were all barriers to weight loss. In this present study, during the focus group discussions, women reported an overall improvement in eating patterns because this approach was quite flexible and accommodating for weight loss and weight loss maintenance. This is consistent with the evidence from Gray and Associates study. They clearly indicate that we cannot rely on one single, one-size-fits-all approach. It is also important in critical analysis to identify the limitations of research. In Metzger et al. Paper, the limitations included the use of the small convenient sample, which we identified earlier, and the limited generalizability to other populations. In this study, there was not an option to have a larger sample. And to be honest, the age of the women in this small sample were very similar to us here tonight. So how great's that? We can relate and get more insight from these results. Okay, let's step out of the shoes of the women in this seminar and back to the room full of health professionals. I've given you the first 9 or 10 minutes of what I would deliver to my clients. I want to take some time now to discuss with you the implications for the target audience. Why is this paper relevant to 20 to 50-year-old overweight women? Why is this paper also important to us as health professionals to have a critical analysis of it? The purpose of this study was to use focus groups to explore the themes that promoted and the themes that were barriers to weight loss. This paper is a fantastic tool to start a weight loss seminar, as it captured the insights into middle-aged women's perceptions regarding weight loss during and weight loss following a completion of a single intervention. People like to have research and information that is reputable. This is also why us as health professionals should be aware of this study and other qualitative studies that relate. Obesity is rapidly increasing in Australia and around the world. It is considered to be one of the most important threats to public health worldwide. Therefore, from a first-hand experience tonight, I hope everyone in this room can go away and deliver efficient programs for weight loss to your patients and clients around the Sutherland Shire. It all starts here and then it will grow. Thank you for your time and attention. All the references are on the slide. And for any more information, I'm happy to email you the slides and extra information. Please contact me by email. Thank you and good night.